Hey, my name's Erin and I'm so excited that you're here to flip through my beginning of the year, first half of the year bullet journal for 2021. I'm just going to take it out of the case here. This is, the notebook cover is from Mimco. You can't get it anymore, sadly. I'm so sorry. And the notebook is from Notebook Therapy. It's the mint matcha softcover original size Tsuki. That's a lot. Oh my gosh. So if you want to see the original setups for any of these designs, you can catch it up in the cards. I am pointing at the wrong corner, but anyway. The initial setup here, so easy, so minimal, but kind of cute, just some stars. You probably drew these when you were in school. I sure did. I won't be taking all of these spreads into the new journal. I've already got the initial setup video up for my second half of the year bullet journal, so these, the savings trackers, cash flow, social media trackers, all of that stuff is just going to stay in this book because I want to have the whole year in one place. But some of the other ones have come with me, so if you want to see what made the cut, check that out up in the cards. I'll pop a link up here. I don't go too crazy on the beginning of my journal because I end up not using a lot of the pages if I put too many in there, so I didn't want to do that. So here we go, we're going straight into January. I actually think my bullet journal style has evolved a lot this year. Last year I was doing a lot of sticking things in, lots of paper, lots of collage. This year it's kind of just been pens and paper, and this January setup is kind of that in between where I was still using some stamps. I think it's cute by all means, but it's definitely not kind of where my style is now. So it's really interesting to see. It's like a switch flips when I hit February and I was like, I don't want to stick things into my book, which is kind of funny.
You're everything I want in a pixelated sonogram, taking off your top.
Are you ready for that transition into February? Bam! I love this style so much. It's quite bold, it's very graphic, it's very negative spacey, and I'm really enjoying that, and I've kind of carried that through the rest of the journal, so I'm interested to see how things keep changing. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering why things are blurred out, it's because that information is for my eyes only, so sorry if you were hoping for some juicy inside info on how I spend my money. I promise it's not that interesting. These little roses are so cute, so easy to draw. I popped a little tutorial up on my TikTok on how to draw them, and it actually did pretty well for me. I don't know, I'm only a little small creator who does this stuff for fun, so it was very exciting to see it kind of pop off a little bit on TikTok, which is nice. I don't post a lot to TikTok, but there is a link in my description down below if you want to find me there. We're going into March. In case you weren't aware, I am very into cats. I have a beautiful kitty and he features in quite a few of my videos. Not this one, he wasn't interested apparently. He was like, oh, I've seen all this stuff before. But these kitties are just really cute and easy. It's kind of a Halloween-y looking theme, which is funny because it was March. And as I was setting it up, I was like, oh, I should have saved this, but you know, if you do that, if you save it, then you won't be as excited about it, I guess, by the time you get to the month that you're saving it for. So I'm kind of glad I didn't at the same time. And I've just picked up a new Tombow that I tested it out in Officeworks the other day, and I was like, ooh, what a great, like, mysterious Halloween-y color. So I have something kind of up my sleeve for that. I'm not entirely sure yet what I'm going to do with it, but watch this space, I suppose. And we're going to flip into April. Sometimes I put some planning pages in between that are just irrelevant and not that pretty, so in case you're wondering what those blurred guys are, that's it. April was so much fun. I just saw these colors, the purple and the orange, kind of next to each other on the shelf at Officeworks. Actually, I don't have that many Tombow dual tip brush pens, but when I saw them next to each other, I was like, oh, that's so cute, I have to have it. The little doodles were super easy to do. A fair few of you guys actually recreated this setup, which was amazing. That is a pretty new thing for me, so it was so exciting to see people tagging me on Instagram, which if you want to follow me, you can find me at erinsmith.art on Instagram. I'd love to see you there and see your stuff too. It's always really cool to see what people create. I had such a great time with April, but it was a bit time consuming. Oh, the plant tracker. Oh, I forgot I did this. It's really sad. Most of these plants have actually not survived. The zinnia, the phacelia, they live on. I think the lettuce, actually I think I'm wrong on that one. I don't think that did survive. I've still got the lemon balm and the parsley because it wasn't part of the Woolworths thing. If you know Australian grocery stores, Woolworths did a thing. Anyway, that's sad. Let's carry on. May was amazing. This is another situation where a bunch of you guys really connected with this and use these ideas for your own May setups and June setups, and oh man, it was so cool. So I really appreciate that. If you do ever recreate any of my designs, please do tag me because it makes me so happy to see and just generally way excited. So yeah, please do. I really connected with this kind of layout where it was so easy and so quick, but so cute still. So I might have to do similar things in the future. We'll have to see. June was a lot more detailed. It doesn't look more detailed, but it was just because of that Art Deco Gatsby-esque kind of thing with gold and the lines, so many lines, oh my gosh, but I enjoyed it until I didn't. And you can see me getting lazier through the weekly spreads where I'm like, oh, I'm not even gonna try anymore, which is kind of funny, but that kind of happens every month, I guess. And July! I don't always fit July into a shorter journal like this. Actually, I used to fit a whole year into my Loach terms, but the notebook therapies have thicker pages and less of them, and I like the journals a lot better, so I'm going to keep using them until I change my mind. So far so good, but these cute little daisies, so much fun, love these colours, and from here, after these weeklies, which at the time that I'm recording this, I'm still using my setup, so there's a lot not filled in yet here, but if you want to see all of this stuff filled in with the pen, you can jump on my Instagram. As I mentioned, there's a link to that down in the description, and you can see what it all looks like after the pen. There's a planning page here for a video coming up soon, and then I've only got 3 spreads before my pen test page at the back, which is a really good way to test your stuff, see if it's going to bleed through the page, see what it looks like. And that's it for this journal. Thank you so much for following along with me. Going forward, it will all be my new journal, which more info about that in the other videos if you want to check them out. And thanks so much for planning with me, or looking through old plans with me. Bye!